Hi besties and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanner and this is my Esoterica, where I aim to bring you guys comfort and guidance from a place of comfort. My bed. This is going to be a timeless them and you reading for the sign of Gemini. So it's my intention that this reading will find you when you're dealing with an intense sort of soul connection of some sort and you're looking for just a little bit of extra guidance and support. How this reading will go is I will pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card to get a better understanding of the energy surrounding you, your person, and the energy between you. I will further clarify those energies and see kind of like what energy you guys are embodying right now with both an archetype card and an animal spirit card. I'm sure some of you are familiar with those decks already if you watch other readers. After we talk a little bit more about the general energies and stuff, we'll do a 3-card tarot pull from my first deck here. Just, further clarifying the energies and getting a better understanding of everything. And then we will further clarify with 2 additional cards from this tarot deck. So we'll end up with 3-card readings for you, your person, and the energy between you. Usually pretty good at offering a pretty decent picture of what's going on. And then we'll close out your reading by pulling a Sacred Creators Oracle card, just kind of sum up the messages that are coming through. And then I will pull one final Wisdom of the Oracle card for Spirit's advice for you, our Gemini viewer. So, I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm just going to jump right in here. I have pre-shuffled all of these decks in an attempt to save time. The last video I worked on, the microphone cut out, so I had to do a voiceover for Aquarius, and I realized how much time I waste shuffling cards on the screen, so trying to do that less. But anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into your reading. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for being here today. Can we please get some further clarification about the energy surrounding our Gemini viewer when it comes to this connection, this relationship? What is going on with our Gemini viewer? Thank you, Spirit. What is going on with our Gemini viewer? Exchanging gifts. Interesting. So perhaps, you really have been exchanging gifts with somebody, or gifts are really prominent in this connection, or I feel like exchanging gifts could even be like not even something physical, but like exchanging, emotional gifts. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at the picture a little bit. Yeah, you have this sort of like woman ballerina fairy lady, and she's messing with this cat. I haven't really pulled that card much before. I have the guidebooks here, so we'll definitely read from them, but this seems to be the energy surrounding you, exchanging gifts. So perhaps there is something literally physical items that you guys have exchanged with your person, or I'm getting like spiritual gifts too, like emotional spiritual gifts. Like I don't think it necessarily has to be purely physical, right? We'll read from the guidebook after I pull the energies for your person and the energy between you. But thank you, Spirit. Can we go ahead and get some clarification around the energies surrounding our Gemini viewer's person? What energy are they currently in when it comes to this connection? Thank you, Spirit. What is our Gemini viewer's person? Building blocks. This comes out a lot in my collective readings. Building blocks is about focusing on building up foundations and stuff. Yeah, so your person is focusing on building up their foundations, perhaps focusing on their material world, focusing on things they can control within their world, that sort of vibe. That one has come out enough that I know what that one means by now. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Can we please get a card to clarify the energies between our Gemini viewer and their person? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy between our Gemini viewer and their person? What is the energy between our Gemini viewer and their person? There we go. a change in the wind. So it seems like change is coming, Gemini. If things have been weird, if you guys have been distant, if you guys haven't really been talking or anything like that, I feel like there's a change in the wind. Something's on the way. Some sort of big change is on the way between you guys. So cool. Let's go ahead and look at this exchanging gifts energy for you, because like I said, that one hasn't popped up for me very much. And sometimes these cards mean more than you think at face value. So exchanging gifts for you, Gemini. The essential meanings here are the law of giving and receiving, so very Six of Pentacles energy. Currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining values. So maybe you are kind of weighing the pros and cons of this situation. Perhaps that's what this means in a weird roundabout way. But the Oracle's message here for exchanging gifts is you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Okay, so not really much about physical gifts at all. Mostly about exchanging time, effort, energy, and skills, and committing to whatever path you are embarking on now. Yeah, you must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. So don't let fear guide your choices, and use your time and energy wisely. That's what that's saying here. I like to read the relationship messages as well, just because this is a love reading, so something in here might resonate as well. So the relationship message here is love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. So I feel like, you're very much kind of in this balancing act kind of energy right now. Perhaps you're also kind of realizing that there hasn't been an equal give and take when it comes to this relationship or the situation. So yeah, I feel like I get the sense that you are investing your time and energy into the things that you want to be doing, instead of really bothering and focusing on this situation so much. But I feel like, yeah, like I said earlier, perhaps you're having a realization about the imbalance when it comes to the situation as well. Take what resonates. But yeah, not very much about physical gifts. So let's look at your person's energy, this building blocks energy, which is number 28. It's funny, you have 27 and they have 28. So something about alignment here. 28 building blocks. So the essential meanings for your person's energy. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. So the Oracle's message, again for your person's energy, is you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Do they still hold true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now, your person is making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Their destiny is a remarkable and beautiful design. So yeah, like I said, it seems like your person is very much focusing on their foundations and building themselves up. If you resonate with like twin flame dynamics or anything like that, very typical of divine masculines, to be in this energy. Like I said, it's come up a lot in my collective readings for you guys so far. Sorry, I have something in my eye. I'm trying to get it. I feel like it's a cat hair. Anyway, the relationship message for building blocks here is when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. So perhaps your person has been feeling kind of pulled towards you in that way, drawn towards you, like wanting to build something meaningful with you. But anyways, you are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So yeah, it seems like your person is focusing on, you know, building foundations in both like their physical world and also relationally. Like they want to have solid foundations to invite, you know, positive people into their life. All right, let's look at the energy between you guys. Number 12, a change in the wind. So the essential meanings here are a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which directions the wind will blow. So the oracle's message here is it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Interesting. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. So, very interesting. I'm just going to jump into the relationship message. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone had a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. So yeah, it seems like for the energy between you, like things are shifting and changing. And perhaps, you know, it took going through this drama and trauma that you guys went through with each other to kind of allow yourself the space to grow and heal and focus on your own stuff. And know that, you know, when things change, when the wind shifts, you guys will both be able to come back together stronger and more sure of yourselves and what you want from each other in this relationship. So yeah, it seems like you're focusing on putting your energy into the things that will get you results, if that makes sense. Like you're trying to elevate yourself by investing your time and energy wisely in things that will help you progress. Your person is focusing on building solid foundations for themselves in terms of their material world. And I feel like they're also trying to build foundations emotionally so they can be, you know, open and honest and communicate with you and, you know, attract abundance and prosperity into this situation. And then, yeah, for the energy between you, something's shifting, something's changing. I don't know if things have been rocky with you guys recently. That's kind of what the change in the wind is about, like a storm, an incoming storm, or a storm that's just passed, perhaps. But it's making way for better things, better energy between you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into archetypes. I'm trying not to be super crazy chatty and also uh, just keep things moving because it's been a bit since I've done a reading for you guys, and I'm a little rusty, I guess. It's only been about a week, but it is what it is. All right, friends, we're going to go ahead and pull archetype cards for you and your person, starting with you. Thank you, spirits, for your guidance so far. Can we please get an archetype card for our Gemini viewer? What archetype are they currently embodying when it comes to this situation? Thank you, Spirit. What archetype is our Gemini viewer currently embodying when it comes to this scenario and other things in their life? The Forest. So this card is all about kind of finding your own way, making your own way. That is basically what it's about. I'll read from, and forests also could be significant for you. Perhaps they mean something. This is a place in this deck, and it's a literal and figurative place. So actual forest could mean something to you. But yeah, this card is mostly about, going through the forest. You see this compass here, and trying to find your own way in life, which kind of aligns with that exchanging gifts energy, investing energy into things that you want to see expand, right? So I love that for you, Gemini. Let's go ahead and pull an archetype for your person. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please get an archetype card for our Gemini viewers' person's energy? What archetype are they currently embodying when it comes to this connection and when it comes to their life in general? What archetype is our Gemini viewer's person currently in? The person they are connected to. Ooh, healer. So it seems like your person is focusing on healing, building blocks, wanting to make happier or build stronger emotional foundations. So perhaps they're focusing on healing themselves as well with this building block energy. We'll go ahead and read from the archetypes guidebook here, starting with your archetype, the Forest, which is number 36. So the forest, the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal place. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows. Whether literal or imaginal, brave the forest and get lost getting found. So yeah, like I said, you're focusing on finding your own way, investing your energy in and time in things that will push you forward. And perhaps the path ahead isn't very clear with the forest, but you're finding your way through the trees. So that's beautiful work, Gemini. Exactly what you should be doing. Let's look at the healer, which is your person's archetype. This is number 25. The healer, the light worker, the gifted, the old soul. So perhaps your person kind of feels like an older soul. So here it is. Though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, their purpose for being, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting, and it is said that this is the source of all suffering and dis-ease. Not disease, dis-ease. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways, from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is a multi-layered and circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself, representing kind of like the eternal like change and transformation that takes place over life. So yeah, it seems like your person is really focused on healing and building solid foundations for themselves. I don't think it could be any clearer than that. So let's go ahead and get into your animal cards. This will just, help clarify things a little bit more. These cards are good for, kind of personality kind of vibes too. So we'll start with you. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please get an animal card for our Gemini viewer? What animal are they currently embodying? What energy are they currently embodying? What animal card is our Gemini viewer embodying? The cosmic egg. That's beautiful, Gemini. So I feel like you're really, this card talks about oneness and realizing the universal oneness that exists and kind of permeates everything, and kind of coming to this kind of realization, connecting to sort of oneness consciousness in a way. So that's really beautiful, Gemini. I'll, of course, read from the book after we get your person's card. So thank you, Spirit. Can we please get one animal card for our Gemini viewer's person? What energy are they currently in? What animal are they currently embodying? Thank you, Spirit. The deer. So your person's embodying the deer. This is earth energy. So Capricorn, and they have building blocks too, which is also earth. The deer, I feel like, is, you know what, I'm just going to read it from the book because I don't want to tell you guys wrong. But we'll start with you. Your card was the cosmic egg, connected to the crown chakra as well. So the cosmic egg, completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. Exchanging gifts. That's what it made me think of that. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So I feel like, yeah, you're kind of having this kind of awakening in a way, realizing that you're one with the universe, that everything is one. And yeah, going through some sort of self-realization, some sort of ascension, some sort of, level up, spiritually speaking. And yeah, you're finding your own way, and you're trying to use your time and energy and invest it in things you want to see a return from. Period. Pop off, Gemini. You do your thing, girl. All right, let's look at the deer. Before I go, because I want to test myself before I read, I feel like this is feminine energy. Deer are very kind of like caught in the headlights, but calm, cool, I'm just going to read the book. I don't want to embarrass myself anymore. Okay, the deer, here we go. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. I thought it was feminine energy. I didn't want to say that. I gotta trust myself. I gotta get better at trusting myself. Anyways, the deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. So maybe your person's a new parent, or there's a child involved. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A dear personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The dear card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. So yeah, perhaps your person has welcomed a new baby or is expecting a baby. That would explain why they want to focus on their foundations. But it says here, when in balance, the deer is receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. And when out of balance, they are concerned and protective. So it seems like, your person is in this kind of loving, intuitive energy. And calm. Period. Focusing on their building blocks and healing themselves. Things seem to be going pretty well for both of you guys. Maybe that's why a change in the wind is on the way. So this is all great. I love this for you, Gemini. We're going to go ahead and get into the tarot reading. So we'll pull 3 cards for you, 3 cards for your person, and then 3 cards for the energy between you. Let's go ahead and get your energy. All right, Spirit, can we please clarify the energies on our Gemini viewer side? Oh, I forgot to say in the beginning, but if you find that you're resonating more with your person's side, feel free to switch the energies. Yeah. Anyway, so let's look into our Gemini viewers' energy, this, wonderful, beautiful energy they have going on. Thank you, Spirit. Let's further clarify our Gemini viewers' energy. Page of Cups. Please further clarify this. Ooh, 9 of Cups. And the Empress. Are you kidding me, Gemini? That's beautiful energy. We'll talk about it in a second. I want to get your person's energy and the energy between you as well. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the energies on our Gemini viewers' person side? Please further clarify the energies on our Gemini viewers' person side. Ace of Wands. Ooh, the Sun in reverse, though. One more card, please, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. So definitely working on building stuff, building things up. Very interesting. I also find it's telling that the Sun has a baby on it. So maybe your person is a new parent. We listen and we don't judge. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the energies between our Gemini viewer and their person? Please further clarify the energies between our Gemini viewer and their person. The Magician. The Knight of Cups. And the 6 of Swords. Very interesting, very interesting. All good things on your side, for sure, Gemini. And your person's side is interesting, but let's get into it. So for your side, the page you got the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Empress. So beautiful energy. With the page, this could be a new creative project or, some sort of new emotional offering or beginning coming in for you of some sort. With the 9, I feel like you're really working on trying to find your own self-worth and your own satisfaction and happiness in yourself and in your accomplishments. And with the Empress, this is divine feminine energy. This is abundance and growth, prosperity, receptive energy, not forcing, but allowing. So overall, I see that you have, some sort of creative project or, something that you're excited about that you're, making the first steps towards or, trying to make happen, because pages are students of their suit, right? And they're very curious and they're interested in growth and expansion. And cups are all about, you know, emotions and creativity, intuition, all that sort of stuff. So you're also working toward your own happiness and fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And I feel like I just said all this. Why am I saying it again? And with the Empress, you are, you know, embracing your divine feminine energy. You know, I did say I'll do this. Why am I saying this again? Second guessing myself. I blame Mercury in retrograde. It's on the way. Anyway, for your person's energy, they got the Ace of Wands, the Sun in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So something has inspired them recently, ignited their passions, made them, you know, want to take action towards something, but or like have the inspiration to take action towards something, but they haven't done it quite yet. And with the Sun here in reverse, I feel like there's a sense of sadness or not being clear about, I can't show you guys because the baby's naked, but just so I can prove it. Yeah, so your person's not very happy right now, or blocked from feeling happiness for some reason. But there is this sense of building something, of wanting to build something lasting, and also bring people together in some sort of way. So very interesting. We'll know more after we clarify. But for the energy between you, we have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So the Magician is all about stepping into your power and, you know, manifesting things. The Knight of Cups, this is kind of like a knight in shining armor kind of vibe, you know, a love offer, Prince Charming sort of stuff. So I see, you know, things, a love offer being made between you guys here, love elevating to something. And with the Six of Swords here, this is moving on from turbulent waters and into clear, calm, cool waters, a transition, if you will, a change in the wind. Crazy how this stuff comes together. But yeah, I feel like, you know, things are changing for you guys, and I feel like, you know, it seems like there's going to be some sort of action taking place with the Magician here. It's going to be full of love with the Knight of Cups here, and it's going to help you guys move on from whatever has been going on with you in the past. That's what I get off the top of the dome, but we're going to go ahead and clarify everything for you. I know I said I shuffled, but I want there to be proof that I'm not, you know, just picking cards out. You see how they fly out anyway when I shuffle, right? But anyway, it's the haters that I don't have yet because I have no subscribers. But, you know, we're going to keep pushing along. So let's go ahead and clarify all of your cards. I'm going to clarify everything and then we'll talk, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Cups, Spirit. We got the Nine of Pentacles there. And Judgment. Lovely. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please now further clarify the Nine of Cups here on our Gemini viewer side? Please further clarify the Nine of Cups here. You got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So 8 could be significant for you. Let's go ahead and clarify this Empress, please. You got the Eight of Swords too. What did I say about eights? And the King of Pentacles. Very interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the energies on our Gemini viewers' person side? Starting with the Ace of Wands. Can we please further clarify this Ace of Wands? Three of Wands. Woo! Which way did that come up? Eight of Pentacles. So again, this energy of building something. But let me not get ahead of myself. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the Sun energy in reverse? Can we please further clarify the Sun in reverse here? Please further clarify the Sun in reverse. The Hermit. Thank you, Spirit, and the Two of Swords. Fascinating. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can we go ahead and clarify this Three of Pentacles? Please further clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Thank you, Spirit. One more card for the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Okay. I see how things are coming together a little bit more. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the energy between our Gemini viewer and their person, starting with the Magician? Please further clarify the Magician. Six of Cups. And the Four of Swords. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify this Knight of Cups now? Please further clarify this Knight of Cups. The Star. And the Fool. Hope, renewal, faith, and a new beginning. Uh-oh. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Can we please further clarify the Six of Swords for the energy between our Gemini viewer and their person? Please further clarify the Six of Swords. Two of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. Oops. It came out upright. Okay. Alright, besties, let's get into it. So, clarifying your Page of Cups, we got the Nine of Pentacles and Judgment, which also has naked people on it, so I can't show you. But what I see here with this Page of Cups, this new kind of creative venture or opportunity that you're excited about and you're working your way towards, I feel like it's going to lead you to, one, I feel like with Judgment here, that it's part of your kind of higher calling in a way. Judgment is all about, answering to a higher calling, kind of shedding old versions of yourself and stepping into something new, which, again, with this Page of Cups energy, I see excitement and creativity and all that good stuff. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, this is all about kind of boss bitch energy, kind of reaping the rewards of your work. So I feel like, whatever you're focusing on, whatever path you're trying to find through the forest, whatever you're investing your energy into, is going to bring you a lot of, one, financial stability, but also kind of self-worth, and help you kind of, feel good about yourself and the things you've accomplished and how far you've come. And then with Judgment, I feel like whatever this venture is, it's part of your higher calling, perhaps part of your soul mission, whatever you came here to Earth to do. I feel like whatever's been happening has kind of initiated you into this, and you're kind of starting your way on this path through the forest. But it's leading you to something really beautiful, I feel, with this Nine of Pentacles too. With the Nine of Cups here, you got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So you definitely had to leave something behind here, and perhaps you felt kind of bad about it in the moment, but you knew it was going to be for your highest good with the Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Cups here. And then with the Eight of Wands, there's this sort of kind of like fast moving forward momentum. So I feel like whatever you walked away from helped propel you forward, right? And onto this new path that you're on. It's going to help you, find happiness and worth and stability. I mean, you got Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here. So 9-9 could be significant, as well as 8-8-8, which you got here on your side. But yeah, I feel like whatever you're walking away from has kind of shifted you, like pushed you forward, like changed your trajectory in a good way. And it's leading you to, fulfillment and self-worth and happiness. With the Empress, you got the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So it's interesting. I feel like, you're searching for grounding and stability with this King of Pentacles. Perhaps, finding comfort in yourself and who you are and what you bring to the table. The King of Pentacles is a provider. He loves to take care of people. And he's also the richest king in the tarot, I should say. but also like the most calm, the most serene, the most secure in himself. And he doesn't worry about anything. With this Eight of Swords, though, I feel like, something's keeping you stuck in your head, perhaps around stability, or, perhaps there's something that is blocking you, or that you're blocking yourself from kind of embracing this energy fully. Maybe there's some fear there. Yeah, it says here that the Eight of Swords upright means negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. It's interesting because it's kind of in contrast with this Empress energy and the King of Pentacles. It's like, yes, you want this abundance. Yes, you want to, grow and change and evolve and be the highest version of yourself in every way. But there's something holding you back. There's something keeping you tied in place mentally. Like you can't, like there's something blocking you from getting here almost. So whatever is holding you back, Gemini, don't let it, because you're on the right path. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let negative self-talk stop you. Don't let any of that stop you from going after your mission, from elevating yourself in life, emotionally, materially, whatever you're focusing on right now. But I feel like, yeah, you're working your way toward abundance and prosperity. And it's interesting you got this sort of masculine card and this feminine card. So perhaps there's sort of like this balancing of energies going on within you right now as well. But yeah, something's holding you back. You're holding yourself back in some sort of way. Don't hold yourself back, Gemini. I feel like keep investing your energy and time in things that you want to see grow and change and evolve, and you will also grow and change and evolve with it. Fear can be one of the biggest things that hold us back. I feel the same way about doing this YouTube channel and stuff. This is a new venture for me. This is my 11th reading. I've done every zodiac sign so far, except you guys and Libra. And yeah, I still feel afraid and like I'm not worthy and all of that stuff. But I know that what I'm doing right now is bigger than me. And I trust that it's going to work out some way, shape, or form. So, release your fear, release this negativity, give it up to the universe, follow your path, keep finding your way, keep connecting to the universal consciousness, and things are going to progress for you. Things are going to move forward. And you'll find the stability and the abundance that you are craving. I believe in you, bestie. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your person's side. So with their Ace of Wands, they got the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So something about forward movement and progress with this Ace of Wands. So perhaps they're being inspired to move forward in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion. So they're inspired to expand, right? To go beyond their horizons. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, they're working on something. They're building themselves up. Maybe they're working on a skill right now. Maybe they're just working on themselves internally right now. But yeah, your person's doing the work. They're inspired, and they're inspired to move forward with whatever's happening with their building blocks right now, or whatever's happening with their healing right now. But it's interesting because something is blocking your person confirmation for, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I haven't even eaten anything today. Anyways, something is bothering your person, blocking them from happiness and feelings of clarity and that things are good. There's something blocking them from that. Whatever it is, it's caused them to go into hermit mode a little bit. So whatever's happening, it's caused them to look inwards and want to, self-assess and make changes and grow. With the Two of Swords here, it seems like they have to make a decision about something, and it's a difficult one. So your person's weighing their options, they're trying to figure something out, and whatever this decision is has caused them some sort of unhappiness with the Sun in reverse. Again, I can't show you because Hiiiii. But then the Hermit, so whatever choice this is that they're trying to figure out, has made them unhappy, and it's caused them to look inwards and, you know, start reflecting on what it is that they do want. What is it that's going to turn the Sun right side up again? With the Three of Pentacles, your person got the Hangman and the Nine of Swords. So again, we have this kind of building energy. Threes are about coming together, about creativity, growth. I mean, you had the threes with the Empress on your side too. So something about coming together with people, something about trying to build something, build a strong foundation, something that's going to last. But with the Hangman here, it's like some sort of pause is taking place. Some sort of kind of divine surrender, or perhaps just some sort of change of perspective is happening here. And now it seems like your person is feeling really anxious and in their head a lot about whatever's going on. So I feel like, you know, your person is trying to bring things together for themselves, but something's kind of stopping them right now. I don't know if it's just because of the stuff they're working on, or if they do have a new baby at home, or something along those lines. But there's been some sort of pause in whatever is being built, and it's causing your person a lot of mental anguish and pain. So that's probably why their Sun is in reverse here, right? Sorry, I'm just reading the things on the card, the little keywords. But no, I feel like that's it. You know, your person's trying to build something sustainable and lasting, but they've gotten caught up with something. Something caused them to take a step back from what's happening and get a different perspective. And perhaps that different perspective is causing them a lot of emotional pain and anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares, that sort of thing. Something along those lines. So yeah, overall, I feel like your person is, you know, inspired to work hard to build their foundations up. They're unhappy about something here with the Sun in reverse, a decision, it seems like, with the Two of Swords here, and that's caused them to go inwards and kind of self-assess. With this three, I just talked about it, Three of Pentacles with the Hangman and the Nine of Swords, you know, they're bringing something together, they're trying to build something, but they've had to pause, they've had to surrender something, or they've had a change in views on what's happening, and it's caused them a lot of stress and anxiety. So I feel like I'm such like low energy. I'm so sorry, friends. We're going to go ahead and get into the energy between you with this change in the wind card. So with the Magician, you got the Six of Cups. Well, you both did, but the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. So it seems like, you know, there's a lot of like fond memories you guys have with each other with the Six of Cups here. This is all about nostalgia and good feelings and that sort of stuff. I feel like there's this want to reclaim this kind of feeling with the Magician and the Six of Cups here. But, you know, I feel like there's also something that's causing both of you to hold back here with the Four of Swords. Because these cards, the Magician and the Four of Swords, are kind of antithetical in a way, right? Because, you know, the Magician is all about action and like, you know, taking power into your own hands, and the Four of Swords is all about taking a step back and resting. So perhaps there's kind of like this pull between you guys, like this want to reach out, but then also knowing that perhaps it's not a good idea right now with where you both are. So like there's this kind of push and pull of wanting to take action and, you know, being like, no, never mind. We'll take a step back. We'll rest for a minute. But I feel like with the Six of Cups, like you guys can't help but, you know, that's the reason this push and pull is happening. The good memories are why, you know, you guys are like, oh, I should reach out. Oh, just kidding. I should take a break. I should, you know, let them do their thing. I should leave them alone. But it's because you guys want to reconnect with this Six of Cups. You guys both have fond memories of being with each other, warm, fuzzy feelings, that sort of thing. With the Knight of Cups here, we have the Star, another naked card, so I cannot show you fully, and the Fool. So, I mean, again, this is kind of straightforward. I feel like, you know, the Knight of Cups, again, is some sort of romantic offer or something is going on between you guys romantically. I feel like some sort of leveling up romantically. I don't know. The Knight of Cups, he's a romantic guy, right? Love offers. That's kind of what the Knight of Cups is about. Star is all about hope and faith, renewal. So I feel like, you know, whatever this love offer is that's going to come in is going to change things, is going to kind of help renew this connection and bring it back to life in a way. And that's going to set you guys up for a brand new beginning with the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Period. I mean, so that's pretty straightforward. With the Six of Swords, you've got the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So I feel like, you know, there's been a balancing act going on with this Two of Pentacles for both of you guys. Perhaps trying to balance like your head and your heart, perhaps trying to balance, you know, your commitments with this relationship, that sort of thing. And I feel like with this Page of Wands, there is certainly, you know, passion and excitement between you guys. If you look at this page, he's like looking at this wand with, you know, curiosity and excitement. And wands are very suggestive in the tarot about physical passion, if you catch my drift. So I feel like, you know, you guys have been trying to balance perhaps, you know, the passion and excitement you feel for each other with what's going on in your material worlds as well. But I get the sense that, yeah, there's a sense of moving into calmer waters. So if things have been tumultuous, which perhaps they have been, if you look on the back of the Two of Pentacles here, you can see this water kind of acting kind of nuts, but the ship's standing strong and still riding the waves. So the water is emotional turmoil, right? Stress and stuff related to trying to balance stuff. But the ships are, you know, holding firm and steady. So, you know, you guys have weathered the storm in that sort of way, trying to balance or find balance between your priorities. But, you know, there is still this kind of passion and excitement between you guys, this attraction between you guys. And I feel like it's enough to, you know, help you guys move into calmer waters with this Six of Swords here. Kind of leaving the past behind, leaving the drama behind you, and letting yourself feel the passion and the excitement. Feeling this hope and renewal, this new beginning. All good things. But yeah, I feel like whatever this balancing energy has been, and if it's caused you guys to, you know, feel a little crazy, or that, you know, you couldn't handle everything, you couldn't balance everything, that's changing with the Six of Swords here. So yeah, overall, that's what we got, Gemini. Overall, you are connecting to your cosmic consciousness, knowing that all is one. You're exchanging your energy and time and investing in things that you want to see change for yourself with this exchanging gifts card. And you're finding your own way with the Forest. Your person is focusing on their foundations. I do get the sense that perhaps for some of you there's a new baby involved with your person, especially with this deer energy. It's very maternal, very parental. Your person is focusing on building themselves up. There is some sort of decision here that has caused your person some sort of unhappiness, and caused them to, do some self-reflection with this Hermit here. And they're trying really hard to build something. They have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles here. So they're trying to bring things together. They're trying to, work on their foundations. But again, something's causing them anxiety and stress and causing them to wait to make, I guess, this decision that is pulling them down. For the energy between you, it seems to be this kind of, there's a change in the wind, so things are changing. Again, a change in the wind is about like a storm that's coming or a storm that's recently passed that kind of helps clear the air, right? So I feel like, again, there's been this push and pull between you of like wanting to take action and then knowing that you should give it a rest, or that you guys both had more growing and changing to do before you could come back together. But there is, good feelings and good vibes and happy memories that are keeping you guys in this kind of push and pull. But I do see some sort of love offer coming in with the Knight of Cups here, and with the Star as well. There is hope and faith and renewal involved in this, as well as a new beginning and the opportunity to take a leap of faith if you guys choose to do that. And then, yeah, with the Six of Swords and the Page and the Two of Pentacles, which I just talked about, but I will do it again since we're recapping everything. A sense of moving on from the hecticness, the madness of trying to balance your priorities, balance things when it comes to this connection and perhaps what's going on in your daily lives. But there is still this sense of passion and excitement and, wanting to connect between both of you two with the Page of Wands here. So yeah, Gemini, that's it in a nutshell. We're going to go ahead and pull some final closing messages for you from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck here. And then we will pull one final card for Spirit's advice for you, and then we will leave your reading there, okay? Thank you guys so much for sticking it out with me. I'm sorry if I seemed, a little low energy or things weren't coming across very clearly. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. It's been a few days, about a week, since I've done a reading. That's neither here nor there, though. I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope something in here resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get your closing messages. So thank you, Spirit, for your help and guidance in this reading today. Can we please get one final closing message for our Gemini viewers' energy? What is one final parting message that you can give them to help them on their path? One final closing message for our Gemini viewer. Collaboration of souls. So this is all about coming together with people who help lift you up and help you achieve your dreams. So perhaps you have, people around you who are helping you, or someone's coming in to help you, or just, being open to help from other people. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please get one final closing message for our Gemini viewers' person's energy? What is one final closing message for their energy? For our Gemini viewers' person's energy. Creator alchemy. So I feel like this is certainly, wanting to make something for themselves, of themselves, that kind of vibe. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get one more final closing message for the energy between our Gemini viewer and their person? One final closing message for the energy between our viewer and their person. Fall in love with your own story. So that's the energy between you guys. We're going to read from the book. Collaboration of Souls is your energy, Gemini, number 6 here. So collaboration of souls. The essential meanings here are sacred partnerships, lovers, a collaboration of like-minded and like-hearted people, support networks, finding your people, mutual benefits, love, and connection. So your greatest asset is the soul connection you make with others. And those that you make and foster at this time will bring fruitful change to your life. Which sacred unions are you pursuing? Long-term commitments and strategic partnerships are based on trust, love, respect, and an alignment of values. And it's time to actively call collaboration partners into your life. Mentors, clients, friends, lovers. Whom do you intend to dance with? You have a choice, and this mutually beneficial union will be emerging of two or more interconnected souls who are veritable kindred spirits. By clearly defining who you are, what you desire, and what you need, you will help them recognize you as you set out to find one another. Knowing what you want and what you do not, or know what you want and what you do not, and seek an open and honest exchange with others. When your actions are a truthful reflection of the relationships you expect to find, the perfect people will show up at exactly the right time. So yeah, I think keep being true to yourself, keep investing in yourself, keep pursuing whatever, thing that you're working on and pursuing. And the right people are going to find you. And then, I want you to be open to those people because I feel like they're going to help you elevate in the ways that you want to, and you'll probably help them elevate in some way, shape, or form as well. So let's look at the Creator Alchemy card for your person. This is number 60. So Creator Alchemy, a powerful alchemist, your calling, purpose, passion, the ability to manifest your dream into reality, being on the road to success, new creative abilities, activating dormant DNA, and the spark of ideas. So your person is a powerful alchemist, and they are ready to transform the ingredients of their life and make their gold. So they're working on something. They're working on building blocks. They're working on elevating themselves materially, mostly. You are about to step onto a timeline, again, your person, of great potential, where there is a window of opportunity to engage in your own evolution. Use your creator alchemy to refashion offbeat skills from your past that will become relevant again. These fleeting moments offer quintessential creators like you the power to activate dormant DNA, change your awareness of self, and experience a profound inner change. Some call it ascension, others call it a frequency shift, and others perceive it as neurogenesis, epigenetics, or upgrades in consciousness. As you blend past and future, your creator core is ready to level up and draw inspiration from this upgrade. Try to remain on your highest vibe over the next few days so you can take advantage of this potential. Co-create willingly with Source, and watch for unusual or eccentric illuminations to seed the way. Changing matter into creator gold will be anything but business as usual. So yeah, your person is kind of on the path to kind of shifting their vibration, ascending in some way, shape, or form. They're healing, they're focusing on their building blocks. There's a sense of kind of calm, surrender, feminine energy, which is receptive and not really active and going out like masculine energy is. Again, perhaps there is a new child in your person's life. It just seems really interesting to me that that card would pop out otherwise. But your person's calm, they're healing, they're focusing on their growth and their building blocks, and they're on the edge of some sort of big change with this Creator Alchemy card. So let's look at the energy between you guys. Fall in love with your own story, which I think is interesting because it says your own story, even though this is for the energy between you. So this is number 54. So the essential meanings here are sharing your story, accepting responsibility as the author of your own epic tale, revisiting the inspiration behind your story. So our stories have power. They shape our understanding of who we are and what we can do. And when we can get them right and totally love our own story, magic happens. The story that has the most hold on your life is the one that you tell yourself every day. It runs on autopilot, and it convinces you of your lucky or unlucky circumstances, your amazing or mediocre abilities, your strengths and weaknesses, and it assures you that money is easy to make or that you need to suffer and work hard before it can arrive. It includes a lot of shoulds, and it's mega powerful because it informs your perception of reality while solidifying subconscious beliefs. As it's both a powerful gateway to the incredible and a powerful weaver of truthless shadows, it's time to be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. If it needs a rewrite, edit its message to share the most beautiful parts of who you are. If you uncover something negative that's been playing on repeat, you've had a massive opportunity to stop the loop. You have an incredible story. Dig around in your soul a little bit, and it will be staring back at you with a little something something that no other person on this planet can replicate. So I get the sense that what this is saying is that you guys both need to, like I said in the beginning, right? Find your own kind of stability in yourselves. Learn to love yourselves, learn to love the journey you're on, love to learn the ups and downs. And then, things are going to shift for you because you're kind of releasing the self-limiting beliefs you put on yourself by telling yourself like, oh, I'm this way, oh, I'm that way, oh, things could never work out for me, or I can never find someone to truly love me, or anything like that. The more you learn to fall in love with yourself, with the life you're living, with the story you're telling, uh, the less and less those kind of negative voices nag at you, right? And the more you're able to release, let those old patterns fall away and step into something new and beautiful. Which I honestly get, you guys are both working hard on your own respective things, right? But the thing that's going to help you come back together stronger and better than before is coming back with a solid foundation on both of your ends. But for you, it's more about, finding your own path, pursuing this creative opportunity, finding your own happiness and abundance. For your person, they're working hard on, literally physically building something in their material world because they have a lot of pentacles on their side. And you have a couple pentacles as well. But your pentacles are very much more about self-worth than it is about working for material success like the Eight of Pentacles. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we got for you, Gemini. We're going to pull one final card for you for Spirit's advice, and then we will leave your reading there. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your guidance today. Can we please get one final closing piece of advice for our Gemini viewer? What is one piece of advice they need to take away with them from this reading to further grow and expand in their own ways? Ooh, that just came out. Serendipity. This is being, where preparation meets luck, right? Where you're ready to, you've done the work and an opportunity comes along and you're ready to jump on it because you've done the preparation. So let's read it from the guidebook. Serendipity 18. This is your advice, my Gemini bestie. So essential meanings: opportunity allied with readiness. See, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. So the oracle's message here is you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, the cosmic egg, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Cosmic egg. Again. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And then the relationship message here is Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs. Spirit presents. So yeah, it seems like some sort of opportunity is coming your way, Gemini. So it's good that you're working on building yourself up, finding your own path, connecting to this sort of cosmic consciousness. Because Spirit's around you, they're supporting you. So yeah, just stay ready to take advantage of any opportunities that come your way in, work, life, love, that sort of thing. And it's going to help you continue to elevate and grow and find your path. So yeah, that's what I have for you today, Gemini. Sorry, I just hit that. But thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you take something away. And we'll see you in the next one, okay? All right. Take care. Bye.